Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening, ma'am.
evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Today we have to do Outlook, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts in the previous sections or anything?
Ma'am,
Hanji,
No.
I have a doubt regarding exam.
what about exam? We have discussed many times.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, I want to ask that is the shell script is coming in exam?
I can't say that because it was when offline exam was there in the previous years. They have asked a question. Otherwise, it's not necessary that it will be coming.
Okay.
So we'll do Outlook today, right? So we'll open Outlook. Right? So this is your screen of your Outlook, right? 2007 has a same kind of screen, a little bit different, right? So you have calendar here, right? If you click on the calendar, this kind of a thing appears. Can you see that? Right? Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So you can have a monthly calendar or a day-wise calendar also. If you select here day, so this is day-wise calendar, right? Or if you can also select week-wise also, and generally by default it is month-wise, right? So whichever, suppose you want to fix an appointment, right? You want to fix an appointment. Suppose any day you want to fix it. Suppose I want to fix it on 1st of June, right? Appointment on 1st of June. If you single click on it, it automatically comes with a section of writing that what appointment should be fixed. Otherwise, you can also do what? Double click on that like this. Double click on the date. So appointment or event fixing thing or dialog box appears like this, right? Here if you see, it is saying all day event. I don't want all day event, I want an appointment. So I deselected all day event. Will be shown as free. That means your event is for all the day. Can be a birthday, can be a new year party or something else. An appointment is for a certain limit of a time. So all day event, I will not do it. So here, if all day event is he selected, the title is event. When all day event is disabled, then here it becomes an appointment, right? So suppose you want to fix an appointment, right? So here you will write what appointment it is. Suppose meeting with a manager, right? Meeting with a manager. Right here you will write your location. Now, whatever venue you want to give, that is your thing. What venue you want to give, like conference hall or whatever. Third floor, whatever. It's just whatever venue you want to give, you can give here your location. Now, I have fixed the meeting or appointment at Wednesday, 1st June, right? And you can fix the time, suppose 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. By default, it is half an hour, you can also increase the meeting time to 12 or 1 hour to 1.5 hours. That is your wish, right? So you can fix that. You can also put here agenda points which you need to discuss, like project plan, timeline, schedule. Right, so some points we have written for the meeting. So these are the points. So this meeting I want to, this appointment I want to fix with the manager. So here it is save and close. So it will be saved in the calendar. So I'm saving it. I think it is not allowing. Just wait, will. It's not opening in this. We'll go to the other one. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we were on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
calendar part, and we were fixing an appointment of 1st of
हेलो
June.
मैम मैम
हाँ
हेलो
जी,
हेलो हेलो हेलो
हाँ
मैम
जी।
मैम क्या मैं पूछ सकता हूँ कि कैलेंडर वाले चैप्टर क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं हम?
कैलेंडर वाला चैप्टर क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? ये आउटलुक है।
मैम इसी के बारे में मुझे पूछा था। मैं पहली बार ज्वाइन किया हूँ ना मैम, इसलिए मैं जानना चाहता हूँ मैम ये क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं।
हमारे सब्जेक्ट में है। आपको आपने देखा है अपना खोल के कि क्या क्या चीज पढ़नी है आपने प्रैक्टिकल में, क्या क्या थ्योरी में है?
अच्छा मैम, ये प्रैक्टिकल वाला हिस्सा है क्या?
हाँ,
ओ
BCSL अब खत्म होने वाली है क्लास, अगर आपने पहली बार ज्वाइन किया है तो।
मैम ये उसमें
यही
दिखा
हफ्ता
रहा
है बस।
यही हफ्ता है। ओके मैम। मैम बाकी हफ्ते को लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग्स तो मिल जाएगी ना?
हाँ, वो अपलोड कर रहे हैं आरसी दिल्ली 1 वाले, यूट्यूब चैनल है उनका, उस पे आप
यस मैम।
जाके देख लीजिए।
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
Right, so we were fixing a meeting. And it is not a all day event, so we'll disable that and we'll fix a time, right? And you can also put your agenda points. Right, so if I want to save this meeting in the calendar, it will show as busy, so half an hour is busy for your meeting, right? So I save it. So can you see here what has happened on 1st June? It is showing a meeting is fixed from 11 to 11:30, meeting with the manager conference hall. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
So this is how you fix a meeting. Whatever meeting event you want to fix, you can fix it here. If you say all day event, it will become an event which is free, which is a all day event, but we don't want an all day event, so we have disabled this. Right. So this kind of a thing appears. Right. Appointment is fixed, and this is the details of the appointment. Another thing is you can also you can also fix from here also if you want. You can also have appointment from here also, right? You can fix an appointment from this thing also. That is also there. Then you also have contact, right? If you open the contact, you can put your own things in the contact. What does that mean? That means you can put your friends or your colleagues or whatever employees name and email address and company and title and whatever things are there, you can put it in this calendar. So if you want the person to be added, you can add it from the business card or something, and you can add that person's name in the. So that is also, you can say, an address book. So just like this is one of the persons whose address has been saved. So it will be saved in the address book, and you can all take that names for if you want to send email or something to the person. Right. So these are the this is one of the things you can do. Then in this portion, I think so it doesn't have meeting option, but in the latest portions, in the latest things, meeting is also there. You can also fix an appointment by of reoccurrence. Do you know what is reoccurrence means? Reoccurrence means you want that your meeting, this meeting is for the daily, every day, yeah, every weekday, whatever option you want to select, every weekday, 10 days, and after 10 occurrences, then that is every weekday it will be 10 times it will occur, right? Or every day it will occur 10 times. So that kind, if you want weekly, like you want on Mondays only it should occur, right? Only on Mondays it should occur, and it should be up to 10 times. You can also increase this 10, 20, whatever. So it, every Monday 10 and after 10 occurrences, that means 10 Mondays, same meeting will be held at 11 to 11:30, and it will end on 4th July, Monday, right? So these reoccurrences also, monthly also, yearly also, if you want, you can do that. And if you say okay, so in the calendar, I'll say yes, save changes. So if you see in the calendar, can you see down every Monday the meeting is there? 1st June, then 8th June, then 15th June, then 22nd, 29th up to 4th July up to can you see
ये
that?
मंडे वेडनेसडे दिखा रहा है.
मैंने मंडे वेंसडे सेलेक्ट किया होगा या तो आई डिडंट सी दैट. हाँ, मंडे वेंसडे कर दिया है. अगर मैं वेंसडे हटा देती हूँ एंड आई से ओके एंड सेव द चेंजेस, so it will show you Monday.
हेलो मैम.
हाँ जी.
मैम मैं ये पूछ रहा था, सेम थिंग हम गूगल कैलेंडर के साथ भी कर सकते हैं ना?
हाँ, कर सकते हो, गूगल कैलेंडर से भी कर सकते हो.
अच्छा, गूगल का. मैम मैं ये कह रहा था, ये ज़्यादातर कब यूज़ होता है? फॉर एग्जांपल
दिस
किसी
इज
चीज़ का.
योर मेलिंग ऑप्शन. अगर आप इनबिल्ड अपना मेलिंग बनाना चाहते हो फॉर योर कंपनी ऑल्सो और फॉर योर ओन यूजेज, आप आउटलुक को कॉन्फ़िगर करके उसमें अपना ईमेल डाल के इसको यूज कर सकते हो.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू.
तो इस तरह का ऑप्शन भी आप बना सकते हो रीअकरेंस वाला, कि आपको आपका जो मीटिंग है रीअकर हो. अगर हम ज्यादा नहीं दिखाएं, 5 दिखा दें, आप 5 भी कर सकते हो, राइट? सो दिस काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग, आप रीअकरिंग मीटिंग भी बनाई जा सकती है. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स जो आप कर सकते हो इसमें, राइट? लेकिन जो
हेलो.
लेटेस्ट वाला ऑप्शन है ना, जो लेटेस्ट आउटलुक है उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही है? आई डिडंट सी दैट. जो लेटेस्ट आउटलुक है उसके अंदर एक और ऑप्शन आ रहा है. अच्छा, ओनली वन वर्जन. उसमें ये मीटिंग सेव नहीं हो रही है बिकॉज ऑफ आई हैव टू सी कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है. तो उसमें एक और ऑप्शन आता है मीटिंग
मैम
का. हाँ जी.
मैम मैम सेव इसलिए नहीं हो रहा क्योंकि मैम ये जो आउटलुक है वो एक्टिवेट नहीं है, इसके लिए अलग से प्रोडक्ट किया आता है, वो एक्टिवेट नहीं हुआ है।
वो वाले का नहीं हुआ होगा शायद 2013 का. ये तो ठीक है.
ये चल रहा
2007
है।
तो चल रहा है.
अच्छा मैम, एक और सवाल था मेरा। अगर मुझे मीटिंग बिठानी है और मुझे पता है कि मुझे ये सारे पॉइंट्स बोलने हैं, लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के साथ हो और मुझे गूगल।
वो तो आप गूगल मीट कर सकते हो. वैसे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का भी है ना, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम.
अच्छा मैम, मुझे एक लिंक ऐड करना है कैलेंडर में, कैसे करना है, कैसे करें?
लिंक ऐड वैसे ही होता है. गूगल मीट के कैलेंडर में जाओ, वहां पे आप लिंक ऐड कर सकते हो.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
राइट. दीज आर द डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस. उसमें जो नए वाला वर्जन है उसके अंदर एक और ऑप्शन आता है कि आप मीटिंग भी कर सकते हो. चलो उसका सेव नहीं हो रहा है बट आई शो यू कैसे सेव करते हैं. सेव चाहे नहीं भी हो रहा है बट वी शुड सी कि वो उसमें एक मीटिंग ऑप्शन भी आता है. अगर आप यहाँ पे देखो, राइट, एक तो आप मेल लिख सकते हो यहाँ पे, न्यू ईमेल. राइट. किसी को मेल भेजना है, आपने एड्रेस बुक में जो जो नाम सेव किए हुए हैं, योर people's name, all those names you have saved in the address book, right? So or contacts you can say, so that will be in your address book. So those names you can put it, you can have it from the address book in the two. Then what do you know what is CC and BCC? Anybody?
CC
carbon
is
copy,
carbon copy,
And what is BCC?
copy,
blind carbon copy, blind
Blind
carbon.
carbon copy, right? What does CC do? Carbon copy.
send
We
us
can
email,
send.
Yeah,
बोलो बोलो,
send the you can say copy mail to these people, right? So he will be knowing that these have also gone to other people also, right? That is carbon copy. But blind, what does blind carbon copy means? That when you are adding the addresses in blind carbon copies, they will not be able to know who all other persons mail has gone to. Do you understand? It is also a copy going to that person, but it will not, the address of other persons whom you have added in the BCC, they will not be knowing to whom the other persons you have emailed to. Do you understand? The email ID will not be visible to you, other persons. That is blind carbon copy. Do you understand what does that mean? In carbon copy, you will be knowing the email IDs of other persons whom you have emailed. But in blind carbon copy, you will not be able to know because it will not be shown to you the other person's whose email ID whom you want to send. That is blind carbon copy, right? You are blind to that. Then here you will write the subject the same way in Gmail or whatever mail you are using. The same thing appears there also, right? To CC, BCC, subject, all these things are there. And this is a part where you will write your body of the mail, right? And this is a send option. You want to send the mail to, right? And then you also have attachment file. If you want to attach a file, you can have attachment item also, like you can add a business card or a calendar or some Outlook item, that also. If you want signature, you can also add your you can also set your signature here, right? Like your name and email and all that should appear. So like a business card if you want, so you can add that signature also. So that is the things you can add with this. Other options are same, like formatting options are there, like in bold, italic and underline you can do, like in Word we had seen already. And this is follow up option, like you can see a follow up tomorrow, this week, next week. These options are also there. Or you can add a reminder that I need to see whether I have got the reply for this mail or not. whether this mail is high importance, you can also add this thing. You can click on this, so this will be high importance or low importance, right? These tags you can add with your mail. That is also one of the options of Outlook. So the sent mail will show you high importance mail is this, right? These are the options you can see in your sending mail, right? So this is one of the option you can say. And here you have appointment option, right? That is there. And we're just seeing what is the problem, right? So here we had opened this, right, calendar. When we have opened this calendar, a new appointment one, so we have seen there is another option which is in the new version, that is new meeting, right? What is the difference between appointment and meeting? Do you understand? Can anybody understand what is the difference between appointment and meeting?
Appointment can be with just one person.
Yes.
Meeting can be held up with a group.
Yes. So meeting will be with many people, and the meeting email should generally meetings appointment email is not general point. Email will be sent, but meeting the email will also be sent, right? The emails also has to be sent to the persons because it is a group meeting, so emails have to be sent to all those persons. So from the address book, in the two, you can have all the contacts which are there from two and from the address book. So they will be added. Then in subject, you will add the subject, the location, and which date the meeting is needed to be held, and the time of the meeting. And then you can write the meeting agenda points or meeting for what reason the meeting is being held, and then you can send it, right? You can also have a meeting notes also. So OneNote, if you have OneNote in your system, so some notes can also be added in the meeting note, so that can be seen. And here also you can do reoccurrence the same way we had done in the appointment. Here also reoccurrence can be there. That is, this meeting, the reminder will be sent to the same persons on every Monday that your meeting is there. Monday if you want, or daily if you want, whatever days you want. So reoccurrence can also be done for a meeting also, right? Any problems?
No.
Right, so you have meeting also, appointment also here. Two things are there, right? So same way, it's just same kind of a thing is there, but it has many options for like in Gmail, we generally don't go for calendar. We generally see our email in Gmail and just but you can also go for the calendar also, but you have to open that. But in Outlook, you have everything on one platform only, right? You don't have to open the calendar here. A calendar is also on the same application, and meeting fixing, new appointment, or email sending, everything is on the same thing. So if you want to configure this mail, so you can do that. So here also you have option for email, and here your calendar, here your contacts, right? So that also you can see if you want, right? So that is also options here also available. This is how you fix it. So when you see your study material for your lab class, so I think fifth one, unit 5 is the one which shows you that. So it is giving you email, sending an email, right? So first and foremost, why do you use Outlook? Can anybody tell?
It's basically good for business people.
Yeah,
who
it is good
can't
for
keep a
business
track
people
on.
also, and it is used for communication basically, right? So you can email, you can manage your contacts, you can schedule your tasks and appointments using calendar, right? All these things can be done by your Outlook, so that's why generally business people are using it. And creating and sending email is perhaps the most frequent task which we do. So here they are telling you how you have to send a new mail. Like we have opened a new mail option, the same dialog box have appeared, so they are telling you that what to open in that, and then assign the level of importance if you want that buttons high importance or low importance that can be added to a mail, right?
मैम
Changing the hanji.
मैम बेसिकली हम आउटलुक का इस्तेमाल इसलिए करते हैं ताकि जो भी बिजनेस वगैरह हमारा रन कर रहा होता है तो हम पूरे एक महीने का प्लान बनाकर चलते हैं, और फिर पूरे महीने का जो भी हमें मीटिंग करना है या फिर जो भी टास्क हमें किसी को देना, तो वो हम एक बार ही अरेंज कर लेते हैं ताकि पूरे महीने में इमरजेंसी की ज़रूरत ना हो हमें।
हाँ, तो
बेसिकली ये
पहले से आपने अपना बना लिया है कि बिजनेस पर्पसेस के लिए आप अपना
यस मैम,
टास्क शेड्यूल करना चाहते हो, आप अपॉइंटमेंट फिक्स करना चाहते हो, एंड एवरी वीक या एवरी डे या एवरी वीक डे आप लेना चाहते हो मीटिंग
यस मैम।
रिगार्डिंग कि क्या कंप्लीट हुआ है, क्या नहीं हुआ है, जो भी है।
और मैम
उस
मोर इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि हम पूरा मतलब टाइम सेविंग का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, इससे हमें बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम बचता है।
हाँ जी,
यस मैम।
राइट। सो ये सब आप यू कैन गो थ्रू योर स्टडी मटेरियल ऑल्सो, तो यू कैन ऐड अ सिग्नेचर टू द ईमेल ऑल्सो। आप अपना सिग्नेचर क्रिएट करिए, यू कैन क्रिएट योर ओन सिग्नेचर, यू कैन ऐड दैट, right? That is also an option I've told you. So this dialog box have appeared when I've opened the signature option. So you can create your own signature also. That you can do it in any email, Gmail also. You can create your own signature. Then you can add an attachment also. That also, right? You can also manage the contacts. So contacts are there. You can add your contacts. This dialog box have appeared, right? For the contacts, so you can add the contacts, that the person's email ID and his company or whatever options you have. You can also create electronic business card also. That also you can add to the contacts. Then you can also find the contact that this person I want to find from the contacts. That is also an option. So search is also there. Then calendar and scheduling tasks, which we have seen. You can set or remove the reminders like appointments you have fixed or meetings you have fixed. You can remove that also, or you can set that also. So you can do reoccurring. So this kind of an reoccurrence option is also there, which we have seen. So you can fix a new appointment or a meeting, right? And you can do reoccurring option also, and you can save the appointment. So they are showing you, so you can do weekly or whatever. This is the appointment scheduling option which we have seen. This is there. And then you can also change the options also. Schedule a meeting also if you want, right? So that is there.
हेलो मैम।
हाँ जी।
मैम मुझे एक सवाल और पूछना था कि क्या हम इसके ज़रिए जो है कोई भी डेटा को सेंड कर सकते हैं? फॉर एन एग्जांपल आज 1 तारीख है, मुझे 5 तारीख को इस मेल पर एक डेटा सेंड करना है और वो ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाए, तो क्या मैं वो भी सेट कर सकता हूँ?
वो सेट कर सकते हो, लेकिन उसके लिए आपको अटैचमेंट तो करना पड़ेगा।
ये सिर्फ एक
अपने आप
डेटा
तो
के
अटैच नहीं होगा ना वो।
ये सिर्फ हम खुद से अटैच करके एक बार में रख देंगे, और जैसे ही 5 तारीख होगा जिस पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे मैं सेलेक्ट करके रखूंगा वो अपने आप सेंड हो जाएगा, ऐसा हो सकता है ना मैम?
हो सकता है, बट उसकी पॉसिबिलिटी देखनी पड़ेगी। अपने आप सेट होने के लिए आपको अब आउटलुक में भी वो वीबी विजुअल बेसिक एप्लीकेशन है, वीबीए, दैट इज योर मैक्रो बनाना
अच्छा।
पड़ेगा आपको।
शेड्यूल कर सकते हैं मैम।
शेड्यूल तो कर सकते हो, शेड्यूल कर सकते हो, और सेंड कैसे करोगे? सेंडिंग का अपने आप सेंड हो जाए वो।
तो मैम शेड्यूल उसी से तो होता है कि आप शेड्यूल करके सेंड पे क्लिक कर दो, वो आपके आउटबॉक्स में पड़ा रहेगा, जैसे डेट और टाइम आएगा तो वो सेंड हो जाएगा ऑटोमेटिकली।
पॉसिबली वो अलर्ट देगा कि आपने 5 तारीख का
अलर्ट
शेड्यूल
देगा ना
लगाया
वो।
था और ये सेंड होने वाला है। आर यू श्योर कि ये
नहीं
सेंड
नहीं,
होना है कि नहीं
अलर्ट
होना?
नहीं, नहीं देता अलर्ट।
सीधा
आई एम
सेंड
यूजिंग
होगा।
दैट। हाँ, मैं यूजिंग दैट द सेम थिंग।
ओके।
हाँ, तो फिर आप शेड्यूल कर सकते हो। शेड्यूल करने के बाद आप उसको उस डेट के लिए शेड्यूल कर दो। इस डेट पे ऑटोमेटिकली दैट मेल शुड विल बी सेंट। That can be an option. So these are the things which you should know in Outlook, that why is Outlook used, what are the facilities available in Outlook, and what are the things are there, right? Generally, though, this is for your practical and right. So these are the options which you should know: the address book, the meeting option, the appointment option, the reoccurrence option, scheduling options, right? The calendar option. So these are the things you should know generally in Outlook, right? Any problems in this?
पॉसिबली 2007 में ये फीचर नहीं रहेगा।
हाँ,
अभी के इसमें हो सकता है।
2007 में नहीं है, लेटेस्ट जो है उनमें है ऑप्शन,
ओके।
वो कर सकते हो आप। अभी तो बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस ऐसे भी हैं जो मे बी इन योर स्टडी मटेरियल इट इज नॉट गिवन, बट देयर आर अदर ऑप्शंस आल्सो अवेलेबल, right? So that is also there. Then the last unit which is there, apart from Outlook, the other options are browsing and discussion forums, right? This, like Google Docs, your one question was asked for your making a group in any website like Yahoo group or whatever, or you can or Google Docs, in Google Docs also you can make a group and share your documents and all that. The same kind of a thing they are saying. So when we talk about a browser, can anybody tell what is a browser?
Which we use for surfing the net.
Yes, and it is a software, right? Browser is a software, right, which is used to connect with internet, right? It is an option to open the URL. What is URL? Remember, we have studied in theory. What is URL? Uniform Resource Locator. That is your website, right? http://www.google.co.in, whatever it can be, right? So the address of the website is known as URL, Uniform Resource Locator, right? So to access the internet, you should have a medium to access the internet, and that medium is your browser. So what are the different kinds of browsers? It's a software. So what are the different kinds of browsers? You have Google Chrome, you have Edge, now Microsoft Edge is the
Firefox,
one. Mozilla Firefox is there,
Internet
Safari is
Explorer.
there. Internet Explorer now has become Microsoft Edge,
Yeah.
right? So that is the earlier version of Microsoft, right? So there are other also Safari and all those other options are also there. So these are your browsing things. So basically, you go to the internet for surfing.
There are one more browser, that is Brave browser.
There are many kinds of browser, I'm saying.
There are Opera, there is UC Mini,
Opera,
there
there
are
are UC,
multi.
yeah, UC. So there are not one kind of browser. There are nowadays many kinds of browser. Earlier, when in computers have started, that only two kind of browsers were there. One was Netscape Navigator and the Internet Explorer. Right. Later on, more kind of browsers were made, and now you have Safari, you have UC browser, you have Chrome, Google Chrome. So there are many browsers nowadays. So there is not only one browser which is there. So whatever browsing options you want. So here they have given you a web browser is a software application you use to surf the web. It is a program designed to find the hypertext documents on the web and then open these documents on your computer, right? And Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome are popular web browsers of current time. So, but now Microsoft Internet Explorer has become Microsoft Edge. Right. So how to open a web browser? So all of you know that. So they are just showing you a browser's options. So you have back button, like forward button, refresh tab, new tab button, address field, adding bookmark, And wrench icon is what is the wrench icon? The settings, right? So these are the options you have in a browser, general browser. This is a Google Chrome browser they are talking about. Then you have to enter in the address field the URL. I told you what is URL? Uniform Resource Locator address. Like www.mapsofindia.com is an address. A URL is this web address, right? So uniform resource locator. So you, whatever address of the website you put, so that website gets opened. Like in a new tab, they are saying you open www.ignu.ac.in address and then press enter. The website of IGNU opens up. Then you can also bookmark the web page. What does that mean? Bookmarking. Like if you want to bookmark here, the 3 dots option. Here you have what? Can you see that? Bookmarks. Like I have bookmarked your BCAOL counseling session. This Google Meet. I have bookmarked it. So I have saved it. So next time when I go to the browser, I'll just click on this and open the meeting. Right? I don't have to put the username password again and again. So I bookmarked it. So that kind of an option. So that is there. So bookmarking means you can bookmark your favorite or most frequently visited pages. This allows you to directly go to that page from the bookmark list rather than type the URL. So you don't have to type the URL or the meeting link. You don't have to type it. Just if you bookmark it, the next time you open it, so it will be there. Right. So that is bookmarking. So you can do bookmarking also, which we have seen how to do that. Then you also have navigation buttons, that is back button and the forward button, which is this. This is back, this is forward, this is refresh, right? So these are the navigation button. You also have history list. What is history list? So the pages you have visited will be in the history. So you click on these 3 settings, one and history, and what all pages you have visited, that will be recently which are there. So you can open the history, and you can also remove the history also if you want. That option is also there. Then you can also download files, images, audio, video and other things. So download option is also there. So there will be a download folder. So if you go to this download and see what all you have downloaded, your images, files and all, so you can go to the download folder here from the settings and you can open that and see what are things you have downloaded, right? Now when you search the web, so there are the basic searching is how do you search the web? Generally you write the website, URL you write and press enter. This is the thing you do, right? Right.
Yes, ma'am.
You open Google and you want to search, you open Google, you want to search on certain, like they are saying you want to search a printer, you just write printer, or specifically if you want to add more words, so color printer, yeah, color inkjet printer, whatever. So it gives you certain links, hyperlinks. What is a hyperlink? What is a hyperlink? Anybody knows? Hyperlinks are website names, links of other websites where this information about color inkjet printer or printer information are there. So there will be number of hyperlinks available, right? Number of website links will be there, na?
Like
Yes,
if
ma'am.
we browse on Wikipedia,
Yes,
there
ma'am.
are some words highlighted with blue color. So
Huh.
actually they contain a hyperlink. If you click on
That
that
is
word,
a
it will lead you
hyperlink,
to
the blue
somewhere
color,
else.
yeah. The blue color one is a hyperlink. That means you can click on the link and you will be taken to that particular website.
Yes.
Right. Then in the advanced search, what all things you can do by doing advanced searches? If you double quote the word, what will happen? If you put double quotes from at the beginning and the end of the word, like they are saying Mohandas K Gandhi, they have double quoted it. So what will happen?
So that does mean we expect the search to find us the same words exactly
Exact words,
related to it.
yeah, exact word search. I want that Mohandas K Gandhi should be searched. Exact word searching is there. So that is double quoting, right? If you want search within a specific website, then what you will do? Suppose you want on certain, like you want that from Gurgaon I want this option to come, or from Delhi I want this option to come, then what you will do? Like they are saying Times of India, you want to search for Gurgaon. Do you understand? You would say Times of India, Gurgaon. So it will give you the Times of India of what region? Of Gurgaon. Do you understand? So specific website will be there. So that kind of a search you can also do. Then you can also turn to exclude or include also. If you want if you are attaching a minus sign immediately before a word, what does that indicate? If you saying color printer minus inkjet, can you see that this color printer minus inkjet? What does that mean?
You are looking for a color printer, but it may
But not
not be
inkjet.
inkjet.
Yeah. So that kind of advanced search you can also do. If you say plus, then what does that mean? Instead of
Then
minus,
you
you
want
say
inkjet.
plus, that means you want inkjet printer. By adding plus immediately before the word, you tell the search engine to match that word as is and not look for its synonyms in the search. So you don't want any synonyms for that word, you want the same word to be searched. Right. Then asterisk. If you put asterisk, that is a wildcard character. So what does that mean? Google asterisk. That means any product of Google related to Google, anything related to Google, there are different kinds of products Google is making, all those results should be shown. Do you understand?
So
Google
it
Apps,
basically shows related stuff.
yeah, related stuff to that Google, like Google Apps, Google Docs, Google this, Google that, whatever products will be there for Google. Right, so starting word is Google. After that, asterisk means any number of characters after that. Do you understand? Like in shell script, sorry, in Linux, I told you na, when you want to find a file, find a asterisk, I said. So that means you are finding a file starting with the letter A and any number of characters after that. Do you understand now? What does asterisk means?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So that means Google asterisk means starting word should be Google. After that, any character or word should be there. Then you can also use or operator. So use to search for either of several words instead of all the words. What does that mean? Or searching can also be done na. Suppose you have two words. So like if I say ki Raghav or some word Raghav or Rita, Raghav or Rita. So if the browser will find either Raghav or Rita, whatever will be available. Not all the words it will find out. So that kind of a thing can also be done, either or. Right. So these kinds of advanced search also you can do yourself. Right. Otherwise, you also have other options also. Then you have discussion forums and groups. Now, what are discussion forums? If we talk about discussion forums, what are those? Anybody knows discussion forums? These are online communities of people, right? Those who have similar interest. Like
Reddit.
yeah, you can
Twitter.
say that. Right, blogging is also a kind of discussion forum only, right? But blogging, you don't discuss so much, you just post your blog, right? So in your LMS also discussion forum type thing is there in LMS also. Right now they must not have started it, but there is an option for forum or discussion. So where all those people who have common interests, like you are all BCA students, right? So all of you will have a discussion forum and related to BCA, you are discussing all those things. So that or you can share your things or discuss or comment or do whatever things. So that kind of a thing. So there are many kinds of discussion forums. So you have this, there are websites called, like some have karate, interest in karate. So there is karateforum.com. There is photoshopforum.com, there is discussion.hardwarecentral.com. So there are different kinds of discussion groups which are available. Sorry. Right. So that is there. So each discussion forum has a group of community users who are knowledgeable about the subject matter. These users are called moderators. So each discussion forum will have moderators. That means those people who know about the subject and they are the knowledgeable people. And they keep the discussion fresh and clean by starting new topics and removing the inappropriate content. Any new topic in the forum is called a thread, and all the messages associated with the thread are called posts. Right? But your social networking site is not a discussion forum. Facebook or these things, Instagram and all that, they are not discussion forum actually. Right? So discussion groups are also there. You can create groups in Google groups or Yahoo groups. So there are different groups also you can create. You can create and see the threads using email only people. Those who are in your Yahoo email or in your Gmail, you can create Google group for that. So all those people will be added in your from your email you can add. So the Yahoo group is in.groups.yahoo.com. So you can create a group here also. Like he's saying we will give the name and email address for our group on the next page. Since this group is for BCS students at Center A, we will name it as BCA Center A for our purpose. So this they are telling you how to make a group. Here they are making BCA Center A group they are making. And they are explaining also. So this is there. So this group has been created like this. So group email is bcscentera@yahoogroups.co.in. This is the mail ID of this group, right? So the moderators will be some of the people who have created the group, and they can remove or add certain topics on the group. And then if you want to join the group, if certain people, so there are two login using your Yahoo ID, and then send a request to join the group. Once your request is approved by the moderator, you become the member. Right. So this email ID, you log in with your email ID and send this email ID the request for joining the group. So if they accept you will be joined in the group. Or you can also receive, certain people will receive from the moderator mail to join the group or invite, like in Google groups or Google also you invite people to join the group. So that can also be done. Right. Then you can post a message in the group like they have done it here. So you can post in your group and reply to the email received accordingly. Then there is Wiki. What is Wiki? Wiki is a website that is a collection of web pages which can be easily created, viewed, and modified by anybody using a web browser, right? So Wiki is a source of information. It's a website which contains a collection of web pages. And you can also edit the content of the web page. Only thing is you need to have a username, password for that Wiki website, and you can also edit the content of that website. That is Wiki website, and Wiki can be created using Wiki engine or Wiki software on a web server. So that can also be there. So here www.wikispaces.com is a website which if you want your wiki pages to be made. So here for individuals and groups you can make in the wiki spaces. So you can make your own dashboard or your own wiki page. So that is what they are telling you. Right, then Wikipedia is a free encyclopedia. Wikipedia is an encyclopedia in many languages that anyone can edit. It is a great example of a large wiki and is run on Wiki engine. So Wikipedia is another website which is run by Wiki only. It is an example of large wiki, and it is an encyclopedia. And in many languages you have Wikipedia pages, and Wikipedia is written collaboratively by large anonymous internet volunteers who write without pay. Anyone with internet access can write and make changes to Wikipedia articles, except in certain cases where editing is restricted to prevent disruption or vandalism. Users can contribute anonymously under a pseudonym or with their real identity if they choose. So you can edit the pages in Wikipedia. So www.wikipedia.org is the one. You can click and log in or create your account, and then you can edit the Wikipedia content pages, whatever you want. Wherever you want to edit the page or the content, you can edit that. Then you have Google Docs, right? So Google Docs is a free web-based word browser spreadsheet presentation, right? We had what we were studying under Microsoft was a proprietary. Do you understand now? Free web-based software and a proprietary software. That means Microsoft license you have to buy to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right? But when we talk about Google Docs, you don't need a license. You can use a free web-based word processor software spreadsheet, that is Excel or presentation or forms you can create along with online data storage solution from Google. To use this, one does not need to buy any specific Office suite of products. Example, MS Office, this is Google software as a service version of the Office suite. So we talked about cloud computing now. So cloud computing, what we talked about, that we want to use software, but we don't have any license, or we don't have the installation on our system. So we may use it on the cloud. So this is a kind of a cloud. We are software as a service. Google is providing as a cloud. So you can use a Google Docs, right? You can do word processing. Just you need your Google account, that is your Gmail account. You can log into that, and then you can use the document option, right? Document presentation or spreadsheet option, which is there. So if you go here, for that you have to open the Gmail, right? You have to open Gmail here. And here you find, can you see these dots option? So here you will find different kinds of products of Google, like Gmail, Drive, Docs. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So
Yes.
you have docs, you have sheets, you have slides, you have calendar, chat, meet, forms, current site. So there are many things you can do with Google. So these are the ones which they are talking about, that is docs, sheets, and slides. These are the ones they are talking about, right? So so you can create Google Doc, and then you can share these doc with other people also who are in your group. So you can give the file, like they are saying, click save button on top right corner. When you save the file, it will ask you to enter the document name. Notice that there is a share button also. This can be used to share the document. You then give the name of the, they are saying IGNOU BCS student, and the extension of the file, and you can also download this document locally on the computer in various formats such as doc, PDF, RTF. So any format you can download this file also. Then how to share it? In Google Doc, to share a document means to give someone else access to that document. So email the document as an attachment, invite others to read or edit the document online. So here they are showing you this option, you share. Right. So you can share this with other people also. Bring your cursor on a document name in the list. Like the word action appears on the right side. When you click on that drop down arrow, a menu appears with share as an option. Click to choose share. Another sub menu opens up. Email as an attachment. Email the document. Click on email editors or viewers. This option is used to invite people to either view the document or to collaborate, view, and edit on the document. So you will use email editors or viewers. The people who you have invited must have Google Docs account to view the document. So that is there, and then you will say shared. So it will be shared with other people. So this is what they are showing you for in the last section of your thing, and what they are telling you to do is in Google Chrome, do the following: set it as the default browser, and set ignu.ac as your home page. Show home button in the toolbar. Create a folder search engine in the bookmark manager. Go to the site www.yahoo.com and bookmark it. Save the bookmark in the folder search engine and created above. Similarly, bookmark the sites Google, Bing, and save the bookmarks in the same folder. Check your history. Go to the home page directly using the home button. Create another folder called email. Go to Hotmail and bookmark it as email folder. Delete the email folder. Open Internet Explorer, make it as default, set blank home page. Mozilla Firefox also they are telling you to do the same. Then use the search engines available, for example, live.com. See, what are search engines? Can anybody tell what are search engines?
सर्च इंजन एक ऐसा इंजन है जिससे हम इंटरनेट से कोई भी डेटा कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. फॉर एन एग्जांपल, अगर गूगल एक सर्च इंजन है और मैं चाहता हूं कि गूगल मुझे बताए कि ignu.ac.in में क्या क्या कौन कौन से पेजेस है, क्या क्या फंक्शंस है, तो जैसे मैं गूगल से कहूँगा कि मुझे बताओ कि ignu.ac में किस किस तरह की फाइल्स और पेजेस क्रिएट किए गए हैं, तो वो मुझे बताएगा.
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है कि किस तरह से पेजेस क्रिएट किए गए हैं, वो तो आप वैसे भी जान सकते
नो
हो,
मैं
बट हाँ,
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि
इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट दैट
इंफॉर्मेशन
पर्टिकुलर.
देगा मुझे.
हाँ
मेनली मैं ये कहना चाह रहा था कि इंफॉर्मेशन देगा.
हाँ.
इंटरनेट
So
बहुत बड़ा एक जंक्शन है, तो उस जंक्शन से मुझे ऐसे नहीं मिलेगा, तो गूगल के जरिए मुझे वहां पे जाना होगा, तो मैं उसे गूगल को बताऊंगा और फिर गूगल मुझे वो इन्फॉर्मेशन ला के देगा.
So there are many search engines, like Google is the one which we are generally using, general form में. वैसे live.com, ask.com, about.com, shopzilla.com, yahoo.com, these find.com, monster.com, so these are also search engines,
यस सर.
right? So there are many search engines also. So generally people are using nowadays Google only.
गूगल, याहू.
Like they are saying, like they are saying you want to buy an LCD TV. So you can put, you want to compare only Sony and Samsung. So that also you can search in the search engine. So these kinds of things are there. So they are talking about, or you want the distance between Agra to Delhi, how much is the distance, right?
Yes,
So anything you can search from the search engine. Right, so here they are talking about discussion forums and groups, that you want to make a camping trip and create a Google group so that all the friends interact and plan for the trip, or you can also create a Google group, register for the forum on www.proudtobeIndian.in and participate in the discussion on active topics. So they are saying you can also register for the forum on www.proudtobeIndian.in. And here they are saying you and your friends are planning again the same. Okay. And they are saying create a new document in Google Docs, share it with 2 other people. One should have only view access. Create a presentation on Google Docs. Ask your friend to review it and comment on it. Use discussion option for your discussions on the presentation. Create a spreadsheet on your computer. Upload it to Google Docs. You are a group of 4 people who are working together on a project report. Create a report on Google Docs and work on it simultaneously, each from your own machines. Check different versions of the document. Right? So this thing, so you have done in your assignment also, right? This option. So any problems?
मैम मुझे ये पूछना था कि कहते हैं ये लैब टेस्ट है, तो ये थ्योरी बेस्ड हमें लिखना पड़ेगा या फिर
ये
प्रैक्टिकल
आपको
टेस्ट लेना पड़ेगा?
लिखना थ्योरी में भी है ये.
यस मैम.
थ्योरी, if you open your theory book, थ्योरी में भी है ये कि what is a search engine, what is a website, what is a website, right? What are discussion forums, what is blogging, ये थ्योरी में भी है. अगर आप लास्ट ब्लॉक देखोगे अपना ब्लॉक 3,
यस मैम.
तो उसमें है ये.
yes मैम। और मैम
थ्योरी में तो जो लिखना है, थ्योरी में तो आपको लिखना है, और प्रैक्टिकल में प्रैक्टिकल करना होता है, बट बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड अभी 2 साल से ऑफलाइन प्रैक्टिकल नहीं हुआ है, सिस्टम पे आपको करके दिखाना होता है। लेकिन ये क्वेश्चन जनरली नहीं आया है प्रैक्टिकल में कभी कि आपको विकिपीडिया ओपन करना है या सर्च इंजन ओपन करना है या कुछ ऐसा है, आपको या याहू ग्रुप क्रिएट करना है, आपको आउटलुक तक ही आया है, वर्ड, एक्सेल, पावर पॉइंट और आउटलुक
ओके मैम।
और लाइनेक्स कमांड्स। ठीक है, तो आपको अब आपका किस फॉर्मेट में पेपर होगा वो तो अभी पता नहीं है, बट अभी 2 साल से प्रैक्टिकल जो है वो वाइवा बेस्ड हुआ है।
yes sir।
कोविड की वजह से सेंटर पे नहीं आना था, इसीलिए वाइवा बेस्ड हुआ है। ठीक है, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? अभी मैंने आपको बताया था ना, आई विल सेंड द शेड्यूल टुडे, कि ये जो हमारी 3 क्लासेस नहीं हुई थी, तो आपकी 27 तक, फ्राइडे तक क्लास शेड्यूल हुई है, तो मैं उसका शेड्यूल ग्रुप पे डाल दूंगी, आप देख लेना। ठीक है। हाँ, यस सोनल
मैम
एंड
मैम
श्वेता।
मैम मुझे ये पूछा मैम, कौन सा ग्रुप बनाया आपने मैम, मुझे भी ऐड कर लो।
वो स्टूडेंट नहीं बनाया हुआ है, ही विल गिव यू द लिंक।
मैम क्या मैं उनसे बात कर सकता हूँ?
बात तो क्या करोगे आप,
Please put
वो
the link in the chat.
यस मैम।
चैट पे लिंक दे देगा।
मैम इसमें?
हाँ, वो अनुराग इज देयर ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Anurag, can you give the link to him? Give it on the chat.
क्या ये टेलीग्राम लिंक है या व्हाट्सएप?
नहीं, it's a WhatsApp link.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
And Hitesh Rana has given you the link on the chat box. You can take that. Yes, Sonal and Shweta, what is your question?
Ma'am, my query is same. Like for the assignment only, I have sent the mail to coe@ignou.ac.in.
हाँ,
But yet now I have not got any reply.
that they will decide. I don't know what they will decide and what they will do, because you will not be getting the option of submitting again once submitted. I think so. Are you getting it? No, na?
No, so what can be done now?
If you get less marks or something, see that if you pass in the assignments, then so it is with less marks, then so you cannot do anything. If you fail in the assignment, then you can submit it again in the next semester.
Ma'am,
That is
only
only.
one question is left for BCS. No, last question
Then
is left.
then don't, not a problem then so it is okay. It's not a problem then.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I'm in the front page. I have not written the date in the assignment of
What date?
BCS-13. The submission date on the front page where
No
there is
problems.
ignore.
It is a Google. It is a Drive link of Google now, so it will automatically submitted with the date of submission.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to ask that is it a problem or not?
No, not a problem. If you have not written, your name and enrollment number and
Yes,
course
ma'am.
code should be
Everything
there
is
on the
there.
first
Just
page.
the date
Submission
is
date, even if you have missed, no problems.
okay, ma'am.
Yes, Shweta, you want to ask something? Everybody has put their attendance. When will we get the assignment marks? That can be, that is when after 31st, when they give access to the teachers to check it. 31st is the last date now, na, for assignment submission. 31st of May. After that, they will give access to the teachers for checking the assignments. After that, you will get the marks, or when you will appear for the exams or something. Yes, Varun.
Ma'am,
Hanji, Sonal.
Ma'am, just wanted to confirm the lab assignment can be a soft copy.
Yeah, lab assignment can be a soft copy. All other assignments are theory that will be handwritten and scanned in PDF.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Anji,
only you will be checking the assignments.
I hope so. Let us see. Nitin,
Okay, ma'am.
you have a question, Nitin? Nitin Manoji. See, all of you who have joined the first time, you have to put your name and enrollment number in the chat box for attendance. Please put your name and enrollment number in the chat box for attendance. Shweta and Nitin, do you have any question? You have raised your hands. Is there any question?